Welcome guys for another algorithm to better our JavaScript. This is the 7Q kata on codewars. Let's get to know it. Index capitalization. That's the name of the algorithm. Now let's try to solve it. Given a string and an array of integers representing indices, capitalize all letters at the given indices. So we have something like this. This is a string and this is an array, and we have to go to this string and capitalize the letter at index 1, index 2, index 5. That's B, C, and F. The same example here with a simple difference. There is no index of 100, so we have to skip that. Basically this string has no index 100, so we have to take control that error. The input will be lowercase string with no spaces and an array of digits. Okay, so in JavaScript we know that we can't modify a string. They are immutable. So I propose that we convert it into an array so that we can go to this specific indices and capitalize whatever character needs to be capitalized. Okay, let me just call this string. Okay, so if I quit my string array, or I can call it string A, to be the string splitted to be an array. Alright, I don't know why I run this thing. Okay, so I converted this to an array, and now I have to look through these indices, and then for every number I will go to my string array and do the capitalization. So I look through the array for each element inside, which, let me just call it index idx. How do we do? We know that for this second example there may be scenarios where the indices doesn't exist, so I probably just check. So if I have an array like this made up of 3 elements, if I say array of index 1, I get 5. That's normal. 5 is in index 1. Now if I say of 11, it's undefined because it doesn't exist. So that's why we're gonna check here. So if my string array of this index is undefined, that means the index doesn't exist. Oh, let's get the reverse. If it's not undefined, then I'll have to modify. I think it's to uppercase. Let's see. I have a character equal to A. So if I do something like to uppercase, I guess that's a function. That's it. We convert to capital A. Alright. Okay, so if the index is not undefined, it means it exists. So inside our string array of that index, we are going to capitalize it. and capitalize whatever character is at that index and replace the array with that. Let's just console the log. We'll see what we get. Okay, let's run. We got a problem. I think this should be inside here. Okay, this is not capitalized, so we got a problem. What is the problem? Let's just be sure it enters this loop. Console log test. If we get test, then it means enters the loop. We don't get it. Okay. All right. It doesn't enter the loop. So what do we do? Let me console log to be sure that we can actually display. We can display the elements of the array at those indexes before we put them to uppercase. Alright, so we have B, C, and F, which is the three characters we need to put to uppercase. So that's a good bet. Okay, why don't we have to enter the if loop? Okay. Let's just do a test here. This is my array again. So thus I want to do a boolean check. Is array of 11 equal to undefined? True. Is array of 1 equal to undefined? False. That's basically what I was doing here. Is array of index equal to undefined? Why do we get this error? Is it not? Yeah. Okay. Just to be sure, enters this loop. Okay. Alright, basically I just said the error. I was supposed to say if it's different from undefined. Yeah, that makes more sense. If it's different from undefined, it enters the loop 3 times because we have 3 indices. Okay, we can see that it has changed B, C, and F. That's great. So we just need to join it so that we can form back a single string. So this is pretty much what we expected, except that we need to return to not get a red. Right. Alright, so we're good to go, and see you for another kata. Alright, I'll just try to make things clean. Remove the console logs.